Hi there, my name is Henry. I'm the founder of Leo, the AI toolkit for teachers. Today I'm going to demonstrate how you can use AI to grade all of your assignments in under 5 minutes. Grading is one of the biggest time drains for teachers, and our platform helps teachers grade assignments instantly while also providing personalized and rapid feedback to your students. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to withleo.ai, that's WITHLEO.ai, and create an account. It's free to create an account, and as soon as you do, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. So once I'm here, I'm going to go to grade assignment, and it's going to ask me what type of assignment I want to grade. For this, we're going to go with scoring/grading. Now you just have to give the assignment a name. So I'm going to call this example science assignment. And for some context, this is the assignment that we're grading today. It's a really simple assignment. It's got 3 questions, and the first one is about photosynthesis. The second one is about the 3 states of matter, and then the third question is about Newton's 3 laws of motion. So pretty basic science assignment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste each of these questions into Leo. So for question 1 here, I'll paste the question about photosynthesis. And then now I have to create criteria for this question. So you can click on Add Criteria, and it's going to create a couple of criteria boxes. Now, because the question is asking for reactants, products, and a description for how energy from the sun is used in photosynthesis, naturally we can break this up into 3 separate criteria. So the first one could be student correctly identifies the reactants in photosynthesis. The second criteria would be the products of photosynthesis. And then the third criteria could be a general correct explanation of how photosynthesis works. Student correctly describes the photosynthesis process. So we've broken this question up into 3 components. Now we can do the same thing for questions 2 and 3. So if I go to question 2 here, I'll copy and paste this question similar to question 1. And I can also create 3 criteria for this one. So student correctly student provides a correct example of a solid. And then we'll do the same for liquid and gas. So liquid, gas. And then lastly, we can add a criteria for correct description of the differences between these 3 states. Student correctly identifies the difference between the 3 states of matter. So this one has 4 criteria points in total. And then now for question 3, state each of Newton's 3 laws of motion. I can copy and paste this into question 3. Now for this question, I want to show you a neat feature we have, which is create with AI. So what I can do is I can just click on this button, create with AI, and now Leo is going to suggest some criteria. So you can see it came back with a couple options. For the first criteria, it's stating Newton's first law correctly. The second one stating Newton's second law correctly, excuse me. And then the third one's about stating Newton's third law correctly. So if you have a more complex question, you can simply create with AI, and Leo will suggest a criteria set for you. Now, because the other questions, each criteria is worth only 1 point, I can readjust this so that these are also just worth 1 point each. And there you have it. This is the configuration for the assignment. And now I just click on create, and it's good to go. So Leo is now going to ask for the student submissions. And you have a couple ways of getting submissions into Leo. One is importing from Google Classroom. So we connect with Google Classroom, and if you use Google Classroom and students have submitted their assignments there, then you can import those Google Docs into Leo. You can also upload the submissions yourself. So if you have all the homeworks on your computer, on your machine, then you can just upload it directly. You can also share an upload link, and this is just a URL that you would send to your students, and it will allow the students to upload their homeworks from their own devices. And then lastly, we also have LMS integration. So if you use Canvas or you use Moodle or any other major learning management system, we can integrate with those as well. For this assignment, I have a bunch of responses here on my own computer, so I'm just going to drag and drop these into Leo. That's going to upload those assignments, and once it finishes uploading, then they'll be ready to grade. All right, so now you can see we have the 10 different student responses. They're all ready to grade, and all I have to do is click on Grade All. And now that's going to send the results, the submissions to Leo, and Leo's going to grade all of them at the same time. And the whole process takes about 30 seconds to 1 minute, depending on how long the assignment is and how long student responses are. But generally, they'll take about 1 minute. Okay, it's been about a minute now, and you can see that Leo has returned with all the different grades. You can see that some of the students got 0s out of 10, some got 1 out of 10, some got 7 out of 10. So a pretty wide response here. And if I click into any of those assignments, it will show me the criteria breakdown. So for this particular submission, we can see that the student got 7 out of 10. For question 1, they got 2 out of 3 points. For question 2, they got full points. And then for question 3, they only got 1 out of 3. If I click on this little chat icon, it will also reveal to me the feedback that Leo decided to give the student. And you can also make edits to these comments. So if you disagree or you want to adjust anything that Leo has decided, you can come here and you can edit the feedback. You can also adjust the grade. You can also adjust decisions in terms of the criteria that Leo makes. So let's say Leo was actually wrong in grading this correct. I can just click on this and it'll toggle that criteria, and now the student got 6 out of 10. Going back to all the submissions, if I go to the Analytics tab, it'll also reveal to me the class-wide distribution. So now you can see how well the class did overall. And you can also look at the distribution by criteria. So looking here, you can see that the first criteria for question 1 got 50% of correct students. Question 3, however, only 2 out of 10 students got correct. And so this can be a helpful way of seeing how the students are doing overall. In terms of files that you can upload PDFs, you can connect with Google Documents, you can upload Word documents as well. And if you have a form of some sort, like Google Forms, and you have a spreadsheet, you can also upload CSV files. And Leo can accommodate all kinds. It can also take handwriting. So if students are completing their assignments on paper and they have to submit a scan, it can also read handwriting. So that's a short overview of how our grading platform works. We're helping teachers save tens of hours every week, and we hope you'll also find this useful. Thank you very much.